10 most expensive houses in the world. From a 775-room palace to a marvelous 27-story high home with 600 staff constantly trying to polish it. This video will cover some of the most expensive houses in the world, where billionaires never compromise on luxurious amenities. If you were thinking about how the richest people select their houses, then allow us to let you have a taste of it from the inside. But before we begin, don't forget to press the subscribe button because we will be coming out with more amazing videos like this for you. 1. 18 to 19 Kensington Gardens. Being known as one of the most expensive cities in the world to live in, London has also become the perfect hideout for giant steel manufacturing billionaires like Lakshmi Mittal. To wake up next to Prince William and Kate Middleton as their neighbours, Mr. Mittal decided to buy this astonishing house located in one of the most luxurious areas in the city called Kensington Gardens. Established in the 19th century, this 55,000 square feet house is ready to welcome you with its 12 super bedrooms, an indoor pool for the perfect swim, Turkish baths, and sufficient space for around 20 guests during the party. Keeping all of these perfect amenities in mind, Mr. Mittal did not think twice before spending $128 million to own this house. 2. Palazzo di Amore. Beverly Hills is known as one of the favorite places to own a house for famous Hollywood celebrities, but it's not keeping away Jeff Green, a successful real estate businessman, from owning one of the most expensive and gigantic homes in the world. From outside, it might look like a resort or the perfect place to shoot a Hollywood scene, but as you walk in, you will become more convinced to never leave this place. Spanning across 53,000 square feet, this $195 million villa has various swimming pools, tennis courts, attractive waterfalls, and a massive garage for resting around 27 cars. And when you're tired after having partied with your friends on the revolving dance floor of this villa, you can choose to get fresh in any one of 23 bathrooms and can also take a rest in any one of 12 bedrooms. 3. Ellison Estate. It might look like a simple river-facing home with a unique combination of orange and brown color, but if you look closer, it has the touch of a Japanese emperor palace that makes it different from all the houses in the world. Inspired by Japanese culture, this 23-acre home is designed by Paul Driscoll, who was also a Zen Buddhist teacher. Owned by the co-founder of Oracle, Larry Ellison, this $200 million home will surprise you with its amazing tea house, bathhouse, a personal man-made lake, highly attractive koi pond, and some of the most expensive trees in the world like cherry blossom and redwoods. 4. Fairfield Pond. As we move up the ladder of one of the most expensive houses in the world with their increasing price tags, we are also bound to increase the size of the house from square feet to acres. Capable enough to sink an entire small town in it, this 63-acre mansion is packed with more bathrooms than the bedrooms installed in it. To be more specific, there are 29 bedrooms, 39 bathrooms, and an enormous 91-foot dining room to feed 100 people at once. To ensure a guest never feels like leaving the mansion, there is a basketball court, squash court, bowling area, tennis court, and 3 swimming pools to keep them busy. Keeping in mind the size of this house, the owner was forced to install a separate power plant to light up this beauty. Costing around $248 million, this house is now owned by the owner of Renault Group, Ira Renner. 5. The Odeon Tower Penthouse. Despite being the second smallest sovereign state in the world, Monaco, with its mesmerizing beauty, attracts millions of tourists every year. But if you own a penthouse with a 360-degree view swimming pool of this amazing place, then each day could feel like a holiday in itself. Luckily, the owner of this 35,000 square feet penthouse in the Odeon Tower has grabbed this house a place in the top 10 most expensive houses in the world. Costing around $330 million, This penthouse has its private elevator and also a private water slide. Not to forget, the house itself covers the top 5 floors of the tower, with 5 super bedrooms facing towards the amazing sea. 6. Le Palais Bulles. Being considered one of the most iconic fashion designers in the world, Pierre Cardin knows how to set a perfect trend for the fashion industry every time. But if you look at his house, you will be surprised to know that he is more of a traditional type of individual who loves to stay connected with the lifestyle of early humans. Known as the Bubble Palace, Pierre Cardin got this house designed by a Hungarian architect in the 1970s. It does look unusual from the outside, but if you jump in, you will be surprised to find each area heavily upgraded with luxurious features. Costing around $390 million, the Bubble Palace has 3 swimming pools, a theatre for 500 people, and amazing gardens facing towards the shining Mediterranean Sea. 7. Villa Les Cerdes. If you love swimming, then how about an Olympic-sized swimming pool that is always ready to welcome you in your own house? Established in 1830, this forest-covered house once belonged to King Leopold II of Belgium in 1904. Spanning across 35 acres of land, the house gives an astonishing glimpse about the lifestyle of King Leopold II. For example, crystal chandeliers, 19th century oil paintings, a wooden library packed with more than 3,000 books, and 14 rooms to have the perfect sleep like a king. Costing around $450 million, the house is quietly located away from the busy city in Séjon-Cap-Ferrat, France. 8. Villa Leopolda. If you were amazed after noticing the villa in the famous To Catch a Thief movie, then prepare to be more amazed because the villa was not just a movie set but an actual house that belonged to Lily Safra, the widow of the Lebanese-Brazilian banker Edmond Safra. Costing around $750 million, the villa is located in the France's Alps Maritime with 50 acres of land falling under it. And when the house is that big, the owner did not think twice about installing 11 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, a crystal clear swimming pool, an outdoor kitchen to organize parties, and a personal helipad to have a quick tour around the city whenever the owner is feeling bored. 9. Antilla. If you ever visit Mumbai's Kumbala Hill neighborhood, then you will find many bystanders looking at the 400,000 square feet and 27 stories high building. At first, you might think what is so unique about this building is that it makes people snap their photos with it. Well, the astonishing part, this whole building is the house of India's richest man and the owner of Reliance Industries, Mukesh Ambani. What makes it more unique is that this $1 billion house is not only capable of handling an 8.0 Richter scale earthquake, but also has 3 helipads, multiple theaters, an ice cream room, a personal temple, a health spa, and a car service station with 6 specific floors devoted only for providing space for their cars. Not to forget, 600 people are always on duty to take care of this house. 10. Buckingham Palace. Owned by the British royal family, Buckingham Palace has been rated as the most expensive house in the world with a cost of around $2.9 billion. Located in the city of Westminster, London, this palace is alone capable of giving space to the population of Westminster if the British royal family allowed for it. Because if you dig deeper, you will find 775 rooms, 78 bathrooms, 92 offices, and 19 storerooms. To ensure the need for a garden always remains fulfilled, the palace has covered around 40 acres of garden space for its owner. Although it has been the house of the royal family since 1873, if they ever decide to sell it to the public, the bidding war can skyrocket its price beyond imagination. So these are some of the most astounding houses in the world that can make anyone fall in love with its beauty in an instant. Although building an astonishing house like this indeed requires the withdrawal of heavy checks from your bank, once it welcomes you with its stunning beauty, the pain of spending so much money will soon fade away. So what do you think about these super expensive houses? Do you think there are more expensive houses than this in the world? Tell us in the comments section below. And if you have any questions or suggestions, then feel free to mention them in the comments section and we will surely respond to your request. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the like button. Thank you so much for watching.